Good, happy Friday afternoon. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Friday afternoon edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Friday afternoon, so let's get started right now. First up, State Police issued missing vulnerable alert for an adult male, 31 years old, from Hampton, last seen on Tuesday. Police are seeking the public's help in finding a missing Hampton man. Andrew Parker, 31, was last seen in Hampton at about 1 p.m. Tuesday. Police said he is dealing with suicidal ideation and other issues and does not have his medication, cell phone, or wallet with him. He was last seen wearing a black shirt with white pants, with a white print, black pants and black shoes. State Police activated the missing vulnerable adult alert system at the request of Hampton Police. Anyone with information is asked to call Hampton Police at 603-929-4444 or New Hampshire State Police at 603-223-4381. And here is a photo of that missing person. If you've seen him or have any information, contact either Hampton Police or the State Police. New Hampshire health providers have questions as CDC makes recommendation on vaccine boosters. State health officials urge providers not to use boosters too broadly. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
New Car Auto Mall of Chilton has them. New Car Ford of Plymouth has them. And of course, New Car Pre-Owned Superstore Gorham has them. We're talking over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. All of your favorite brands: Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Chevy, even Honda, and more. Don't worry where the car is located. We'll bring it right to you with door-to-door delivery. New Car Automotive Group has the used cars you want, because everyone loves a new car. Shop newcarnh.com.
State health officials say they expect booster guidance from the CDC in the coming days, helping clarify to providers who qualifies for the booster and when they could start giving them out. Today, DHHS cautioning against using boosters too broadly.
We don't really know the threshold for true waning in vaccine efficacy, and we don't want to set the precedent for boosting 6 months if there's only mild waning. Because this will be a very difficult strategy to maintain, and also undermines confidence in the efficacy of these vaccines.
The latest information showing new COVID cases and hospitalizations are starting to plateau, with 17 new deaths in the last 7 days.
I do want to highlight that only one of these deaths in the last week is associated with a long-term care facility. And so, again, the majority of deaths that we're seeing are in people that are unvaccinated and people that are in the community.
Initially, 95% of cases were in unvaccinated people. That has dropped to 80 to 90%. But officials say an increase in breakthrough cases is expected.
The vaccines are still accomplishing exactly what they were intended to do, and that is reduce morbidity and mortality.
State officials say they are very encouraged by the Pfizer study results for a vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds, and that it could be coming as soon as the end of October. As for the boosters, the CDC has already scheduled a webinar with physicians on Tuesday. We're live in Portsmouth. Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Search continues for a driver in hit and run that killed a retired police sergeant. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
New Car Auto Mall of Chilton has them. New Car Ford of Plymouth has them. And of course, New Car Pre-Owned Superstore Quorum has them. We're talking over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. All of your favorite brands: Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Chevy, even Honda, and more. Don't worry where the car is located. We'll bring it right to you with door-to-door delivery. New Car Automotive Group has the used cars you want, because everyone loves a new car. Shop newcarnh.com.
Well, Monica State Police say they are now following up on leads generated after they released video and images last night of the vehicle they believe was involved in Tuesday's deadly hit and run. Now, take a close look at this SUV. These images were taken from surveillance video from businesses along the road where police say the accident happened. Authorities believe the SUV is a blue GMC Yukon manufactured between 2000 and 2006. It has moderate front-end damage to the passenger side of the front bumper and hood area. The vehicle is believed to be the one that hit and killed 59-year-old Donna Briggs of Derry while she was riding her bike along Route 125 in Kingston on Tuesday morning. Her body was found hours later down an embankment near New Boston Road. The Briggs family released a statement through the Hudson Police Department this afternoon. It reads, on behalf of the Briggs family, they would like to thank everyone who has reached out and shared their care and concern during this difficult time. The Briggs family feels your support. At this time, the Briggs family would ask for your privacy to mourn their loss. Now, calling hours for Donna Briggs have been set for Sunday, September 26th at Peabody Funeral Home in Londonderry. Funeral services will be kept private. Live in Kingston tonight, Jason King, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we also can tell you at 1:30 p.m. this afternoon, there will be, police will give updates about the Kingston hit and run investigation. That will begin at 1:30 this afternoon, and you can watch it live on WMUR.com and in the WMUR mobile app as well. That press conference will begin at 1:30 p.m. Two people hospitalized after fire in Concord. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
New Car Auto Mall of Chilton has them. New Car Ford of Plymouth has them. And of course, New Car Pre-Owned Superstore.
Now, two people are recovering in the hospital after a fire in Concord tonight. It started a little after 6 o'clock from a 2.5-story building on South Street. It took about 2 hours to bring this fire under control. Concord Fire says crews from 6 nearby towns were called in to help because the building in that neighborhood are very close together. They were able to prevent the fire from spreading. The cause is under investigation.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Flight attendants testify on Capitol Hill on rise of in-flight confrontations. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
So, if you have a flat tyre, dead battery, need a tow, or lock your keys in the car, Geico's emergency roadside assistance is there 24/7.
Someone help me! I have a flat tire!
Oh, it's good for me. What do you think?
Geico.
Now, with a growing concern about air rage, more than 4,000 incidents so far this year, flight attendants testified on Capitol Hill about all the unruly passengers they have been facing. And Gio Benitez is at Newark Airport with more on this. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Cecilia, good morning. And the numbers are still growing. Now, industry leaders, they want the Department of Justice to prosecute these cases because they've simply had enough. This morning, the in-flight confrontations seen over America's skies, making their way to Capitol Hill.
If we continue at this rate, there may be more incidents in 2021 than in the entire history of aviation.
Members of Congress hearing from flight attendants on the front lines of unprecedented air rage. Moments like this, just last week, a couple told to get off a plane in Fort Lauderdale because of a mask issue.
You gave me one warning because my neck pillow pulled it down. Turn around. Turn around. Face everybody, Frank. Face everybody, Frank.
And this incident earlier this year. This passenger on a Delta flight from LA to Nashville, forcing the plane to divert to Albuquerque. Other passengers and crew members restraining him, carrying him to the back.
Feels like flight attendants have become the target for all kinds of frustration.
Flight attendant Teddy Andrews remembered one of his encounters.
He said, N-word, I don't have to listen to a damn thing you say. This is a free country. I was completely taken aback. I didn't know what to say. But he continued, you heard me, N-word boy.
Since the start of the year, the FAA has received more than 4,300 reports of unruly passengers. Nearly 3,200 of them are people refusing to wear masks. The FAA says there are signs of a decline in incidents because of its zero-tolerance policy, but that case numbers are still too high. And now this morning, industry leaders are also calling on the FAA to add more inspectors to investigate these cases, Cecilia.
Yeah, Gio, these videos have us all shaking our heads in here. I was really surprised to hear this. Delta says it's got 1,600 people on its internal no-fly list. They've given 600 names to the FAA to be permanently banned, and they're pushing all U.S. carriers to make these names public. I didn't even realize they weren't at this point.
Yeah, that's right. And now the airline trade group, they're trying to figure out if this is even legal. So they're working through that. But Delta really wants this to happen because they say that a person banned on one airline should not be able to fly with any other.
Certainly need to be some changes. All right, Gio, thanks so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Rock.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this Friday afternoon edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching this Friday afternoon edition of the Riley King Newscast. I hope you all have a great rest of your afternoon, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, everyone. Goodbye.